People keep asking me, yo, Philly 500, what is DeVonta Smith gonna do in his debut versus the Atlanta Falcons? I tell him, don't worry, he's gonna go off. Yo, the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly. Scary Cooper, asshole. Oh, Diva! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That was crazy! Happy trails, Hans. Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is the day. Today is the day. Not only is the NFL season kicking off tonight, we get to watch the Dallas Cowboys get double moonwalked in the ass. It's going to be a wonderful thing. I will definitely be streaming that game live later today. You don't want to miss it. What the hell? What was that? Did you see that? What was that? It's like some orb or something. Some alien entity coming. I will tear it up. Anyways, I will be streaming the game. See, you talk about Dallas Cowboys. You got Mark Holmes sacrificing chickens. I got things floating around in my house. What the hell? What the hell? Anyways, I'll be streaming tonight. Come hang out with me. We're going to have a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to kick off this season. Now, before I get into DeVonta Smith, because I really want to talk about DeVonta Smith, right? I am so pumped to watch DeVonta Smith play this year, okay? I want to talk a little bit about Carson Wentz and his whole situation. And I know we are tired of Carson Wentz and talking about it, but look, I have to comment on what I heard Howie Roseman say, because when he spoke on the radio, and I wanted to do a video about this last night, but I just didn't get a chance because I got home late. I was only able to put out one video. But when he was speaking about the Carson Wentz situation, his comments when he said that we love Carson, but you know, every playoff game when he was on our team, we had to have a backup quarterback play. And he's right. I mean, what was it, 6 playoff games? Carson started only 1, and then he gets knocked out. So what that tells me, and what that should tell all of us, is that after that Seattle game, when the reports came out that the Eagles lost confidence in Carson Wentz and his ability to stay healthy, there was something to it. There was something to it, and that's why they drafted Jalen Hurts. They drafted Jalen Hurts because they were betting against their franchise quarterback because they didn't trust him anymore. That's the truth. Now, do I agree with that decision? I don't. And this is, like I say, it's not about Jalen Hurts. I don't care what quarterback it is. I just think that when you do that, what they did, drafting a quarterback so early, you're automatically making your starting franchise quarterback look over his shoulder. It was even worse than that. I mean, it was even worse than that. He's a year later, he's traded. Okay, so it didn't work out well. The Eagles, look, here's what I don't understand. Okay, let's say you lose confidence in him, you don't think he's the guy, all those kind of things. But how can you give him that huge contract, and then, a year later, you just, like, okay, he got concussion, we're done with him. I mean, that's what I kind of feel like, and it makes sense. Remember all those times where Doug Peterson was apparently getting pressure to give Jalen Hurts first-team reps, and there was fighting and bickering going on? It's kind of interesting, man. It is kind of really interesting. Now, I think personally, they set Carson up for failure last year. And it's not on all of them. It's him too. He's a part of that when I say they. Because they had him come in, gain weight. You saw what he weighed. He was fat. He was fat. That's why I always said, fat man can't run. Run, fat man, run. Every stream. Because he was slow. And the best part of Carson Wentz and his game was getting out of the pocket and throwing on the run. They took it away from him. So I think if you were to ask Carson Wentz honestly what his opinion of everything happened, I would think that the Jalen Hurts thing was part of it, and then I would say he thought that they told him to do the wrong thing in the offseason that set him up for a bad year. Now, it's not all on them, it's on him too, okay, to a certain extent. However, He goes to the Indianapolis Colts. He looks like he's in tremendous shape. I mean, the guy looks 30 pounds lighter, okay? And here's the thing. He's going to start week 1. He's starting week 1. He's been cleared to play, and he's going to start. So, hey, look, my feeling is this. I need that first-round pick. So go out, play 13 games, and do what you got to do. Get us that first-round pick. So that's what I'm hoping for at this point. But I just think it was very telling what Howie Roseman said. They lost confidence in the guy, and that's why they drafted Jalen Hurts, because they were already hedging their bets that Carson wasn't going to work out. That's just the truth. Now, before we go any further in this video, I have a quick message from our sponsor. Yo, if you're like me and you want the advantage over any sports book, then you gotta download this BetQL app. I ain't kidding. This app is absolutely amazing. They have this best bets computer model that scans 350,000 unique bets in the course of a year for every sport, giving you the best possible information you can have. And if you don't want to use the model, that's fine. BetQL has you covered. They have all the tools you need for all your research, from player injuries, breaking news, lineup changes, to spreads, to props, to money line, to everything. They keep track of teams and what their bets are. You can even know what the pros are doing. You'll know who the pros are backing. BetQL app, can't go wrong. Plus, they track all your progress, all the bets that you've made, everything you've done, so you'll know exactly what you need to do. So here's what you want to do. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store now and download the BetQL app. You can also head to try.betql.co/500 and get started now. Make sure at the payment checkout that you enter the code 500. That's 500 for 25% off all their subscription offerings. Make sure in the description below to check out their BetMGM offer to receive a free year of BetQL. You can find all this information in the description below. Also, check out their sportsbook offer page if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up to one of their many sportsbook listed. Don't miss out on your chance to beat your sportsbook this football season. I know I won't. So now I want to talk about the man, the myth, and the soon-to-be legend, DeVonta Mother Humpin' Smith. That's right, because DeVonta Smith is a stud. I mean, I'm just so like you Eagle fans, especially older Eagle fans, know. You know how hard it is to actually get the Eagles to take the guy or one of the guys you really want in the first round. It never happens. It never happens, hardly ever. And now we can go into a year where we got him. And not only did we get him, but the way in which it happened. I'll never forget that draft night. Shout out to Joey Shakes. It was absolutely so much fun streaming with him. But like the first 9 rounds of that draft was torturous. It was like everything was going the opposite way that you wanted, and you thought Dallas is on the board. They're going to probably take like Parsons, and DeVonta Smith is going to the Giants. I thought it was going to happen. I'm sure you guys thought it was going to happen, but the Eagles flashed and they jumped the New York Giants, and guess what? The Eagles got DeVonta Smith, and I think the Eagles got an absolute stud. Look, he was one of my top 4 players I wanted the Eagles to end up with in this draft altogether. So, I mean, I'm very, very happy with this pick, and I expect big things from DeVonta Smith. I have big plans for DeVonta Smith, okay? I think he's the real deal. I think he's the most ready wide receiver to come out of this draft. I think he's the best route runner to come out of this draft. And I think he is going to go out and he is going to have a big game against Atlanta. And a lot of people are asking me, what are your predictions for DeVonta Smith? What are your predictions for DeVonta Smith? I'll give you my game prediction on Friday, Falcons, Eagles. I do my preview and predictions every Friday, just for those that don't know. And if you're new to the channel, by the way, please like and subscribe. What the hell you doing? We're going to have a lot of fun. We are streaming the game this weekend. But I think DeVonta Smith is going to go out and have a huge game. Okay? I think, I'm going to say, if you say, put a number, what do you feel like? if I close my eyes and I use my dingbat telepathy talent and I start calculating the calculations of the cornbread in 4D, you know what I mean? Like 4D chest of the calculations. I see, when I close my eyes, I see DeVonta Smith. I see 7 catches, 141 yards, and 1 touchdown in debut. That's what I see from DeVonta Smith. 141 yards, 7 catches, and a touchdown. Will that be enough to win the game? You have to find out on Friday. But that's what I think he's going to do. I think he's going to go out day one and he's going to be able to play. He's going to be able to compete. He's going to be able to keep up in the NFL. I think he's going to have at least one really big play, like really game-breaking play that's going to go for a lot of yards, maybe even a touchdown. And I think DeVonta Smith is going to have a hell of a day. And I'm expecting him to have a hell of a year. I think when it's all said and done, I think DeVonta Smith will end up Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think DeVonta Smith will end up breaking every Eagles rookie receiving record. And I think people are going to realize this dude is no joke. He's an absolute total stud. And how can you not be excited about him? Seriously, how can you not be excited with him? So, in DeVonta Smith, in his debut, I'm expecting big things. I tell you what, I'm also expecting big things from Jalen Hurts. And I just saw a thing where Brian Dawkins, let me see if I have it here. I don't even know if I have it here, but because I wasn't planning on talking about this. But Brian Dawkins was talking on TV about, I guess on NFL Network maybe. And he was talking about Jalen Hurts. And this is what Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, said. They asked him, what do you think basically about Jalen Hurts? Do you think he's the guy? And he said, I do. I know we haven't seen a large percentage of him on the field operating, but just listening to what this dude talks about, his work ethic, and what is coming out of the locker room, and guys talking about him and the leadership already. So he goes on, he talks a little more about him, saying basically he thinks he's that dude. He's been through a lot, going from Alabama to Oklahoma, having to prove himself. So he's saying that he's mentally tough. He's got thick skin, which both you need in Philly. I mean, I don't think Carson had that, and I think that hurt him. But if Weapon X thinks that Jalen Hurts is going to be the real deal, who am I to argue? That's what I say. Who the hell am I to argue? I think he's going to be the real deal too. I'm hoping he's going to be the real deal. If I'm honest, I got to see more because I only saw 4 games. Didn't watch a lot of him at Oklahoma. So I got to be fair, wait and see. But hearing things like that give me a lot of hope. And I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. So don't forget tonight, Cowboys, Buccaneers. We streaming it live here. Come hang out. And let's have a good laugh at the Dallas Cowboys' expense. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And of course, don't be a dingbat. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, BetQL, the only app you will need to beat your sportsbook. Find their information along with 25% off discount code in the description of this video. And also, check out the special BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL and other sportbook sign-up offers and bonuses.